Hello, Culture again. Today I'm going to do an anime review, and this anime review is to Shimoneta episode 8, guys. So let's get into it. So in this episode, it's a bit more I'd say a bit more calmer in this episode than the other episodes for its comedy, but its comedy is still laughable. I still laughed in this episode, and those jokes. Dirty jokes. I laugh about those. So what? Who gives a fuck? But anyway, so this episode is again pretty good. I like the comedy side stuff. Now, the new female character got introduced last episode. Yeah, she revealed her true personality again. Man, she's a bitch. She goes to the true personality because, man, guys, man, look how rude she is. Look how freaking rude she is. She starts acting so nice and cute. Then soon later she shows her true self and calling people her slaves, including our main character, who she started calling brother for some reason. But now my slave brother, lick my foot. Technically, that's what she said. Oh my gosh, she is. Anyway, guys, now we also got introduced to another new character in this episode. She is part of this special prefectures, I think that's like to say, that are trying to abolish, trying to, of course, defeat anything lewdness, trying to eliminate anything that's lewd. Now, this kind of group of people, not just this person that got introduced, we find out that they understand what lewdness is. And by doing that, they know how to, well, eliminate anything that's lewd. Because if they don't know anything that's lewd, if they don't know anything about lewdness, then of course you don't know what is lewdness. So you don't understand what's going on. So by having people who do know, who are actually against it, seems supposed to be, they would know how to freaking destroy lewdness. Which I take it in our generation, we all know. Everybody knows what lewdness is. What porn, what freaking sex is. We know in this generation, in the real world, we know what lewdness is. And of course, like I said, there are people in the world that hate it, but they still know what lewdness is. So if what this anime is technically doing, that it completely banned lewdness, you get arrested because you've been lewdness, or for dirty words, or dirty jokes, anything like that, or even the serious side of it, basically, it can easily be established because we all, in our generation, because we know what lewdness is, and we can also ban it if we want to, because we know what it is, so we know the weakness between lewdness, and find out what is lewdness. But if you were born in a world without, you don't know what lewdness is, and lewdness is banned as well, if you live in a world, a time period when lewdness is banned, no one should know what lewdness not even know what lewdness is. Like I said, you won't know what lewdness is. Because of that, the new generation will not know how to stop it. If someone gains information and wants to have it again, I might end up trying to cause lewdness again. They more likely won't know how to stop it because the older generation more likely have gone. They have gone from the world, and so they can't teach anybody what lewdness is and how to stop it if they want to stop it. So technically, that's this episode trying to do. Letting people who know what lewdness is, to use them to stop the lewdness. And that's actually an effective method to stop lewdness. I actually admit that it's an effective method. It's an effective method. Getting people who know about it, and if they hate it, you can use those people who hate lewdness to establish and defeat lewdness, which is actually an effective method. Like I said, basically, if you live in a world with no generation, your generation and then the generation before you, and the generations before you that no longer exist, doesn't exist anymore, and you're now the newer generation, the newer generations won't know what lewdness is. Because of that, they won't pass it on to anybody else, and they won't know the methods of defeating lewdness. Because part of, if they even tell them how to defeat lewdness, they have to. That's technically revealing what lewdness is. If you're trying to stop lewdness. Now, of course, the word lewdness, basically in people's mind know it's bad. It is still going to be the law, take it. If that sort of happens if it happened in real life. But they won't know the meaning of it. But telling them how to stop it, that will automatically bring out the meaning out. And because of that will make some people want to have it or don't have it. Like I said, it'll bring it out again. So the effective method of not making people not to know is to basically not even tell them how to stop it. Because of not telling them to stop it, sooner when someone does find what lewdness is, and does want it spread around, they will want it spread around. And now in the new generation, because the older generation is gone, the new generation more like won't not know how to do it unless they find out what lewdness is. And there are some people who hate lewdness and they try to stop it, and they end up being told why they never done this before. Because more than likely it's going to take a while before they think about this strategy. Like this episode, that's what it did. It took a long time in this series for me to think of the idea of doing that. Come on, I think in our generation, more like we would have thought that by now. We would have thought that more quicker. But of course, this is an anime that is in a generation where lewdness is banned and no one knows what proper lewdness is. And only a few people know, and they can cause just, bad things to cause around, which could get them arrested. Because of that, and prevents more people what lewdness and may want to have it and stuff. But, of course, now they finally got a method that can sort of more likely stop it. Which, I can see how that can work and stuff. And overall, I'm just saying, in reality, if this does happen in reality, our generation will more likely know what lewdness is, and we can solve it easily. But in the future, when we're all gone, when even our generation is gone, and there's only the newer generation, and we more likely won't taught them what lewdness is or how to defeat it, because it also reveals what lewdness is. What they're gonna do when someone, like, in the future, someone will find out what lewdness is and cause destruction. Now, of course, we try to see if we can wipe out evidence, but unfortunately, high tech in the future will be increased. Because of that, they might end up finding something that even the older generation did not find, and they find it, and then and more like want to stop it because we have not told them about it. I know I'm being serious about this. I'm not being serious. I'm interested in talking about it for some reason. But yeah, overall, basically, I know I'm comparing reality to an anime, which this series is actually a possible reality. A possible reality. Even though it's a comedy series, and of course it's an anime, which is usually fake and stuff. Plus, also, there are some non-realistic elements in an anime and stuff. The logic and the devices and the reason why they got banned stuff is realistic. It's realistic, someone could actually do that. The law in your country will want to ban it completely, which it has been proven that so far particular kinds of porn have been banned. So it's because of that we know that if they ban all lewdness, it's possible, and we could have the same generations as these guys. See? Even anime can show you a possible reality. But anyway, I think that's what I've got to say about the episode, and also comparison to the reality. And that's a weird way of reviewing, but anyway, now the animation quality. Good animation, very good animation. Oh, by the way, before But by the way, before I like finish up, Anna. Oh my god. When's she gonna freaking find out for what she's feeling of love is also committed to lewdness? How is she gonna finally find that out? See? That shows you. That just shows you the extent of someone who doesn't know what lewdness is. And once she finds like little bits of lewdness, but still doesn't understand it, and also starts feeling it, she won't know what the fuck was going on. Oh man, this is good. That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny. You don't see comedy like this all the time, do you? You don't see comedy like this extent all the time. Anyway, that is my review for Shimoneta. Hope you guys like it. Become Shimoneta fans today. If you guys want to see me fan mail, go to my description below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!